Hi guys, today me and my little pussycat Crumpet have a story for you. Now this story has a cat in it, which is why I brought my little guy along. Mwah. This is one of my favourite stories. It's called Mighty Min, and I think you're all really going to like it. So let's get started. Min lives with her 4 small but mighty aunts, Flora, Lily, Olive, and Clementine, in a tiny house at the bottom of a garden. Every night they gather around a fire, and the aunts tell stories of their extraordinary deeds. Here's mighty Aunt Olive telling how she once saved Min from a hawk. Every night, Min listens, wide-eyed, as each aunt tells her tale. And then it's bedtime. But one night, Min couldn't sleep. She kept thinking about all her aunts' amazing stories. I'll never have a story of my own, she thought sadly. I'm too small and not nearly mighty enough. So it was quite a shock when a strange voice said, "Aha! You're just the right size." Then a pair of huge claws picked Min up and whisked her away through the night. "Don't bother eating me," shouted Min. "I'm not much of a meal." "Hoot, hoot, eat you," hooted a voice. "That would hardly be wise." What do you think took her? The owl, because that is what it was, plopped Min on the ground with a bump. "There's a monster in our garden," it said, "and it's causing all kinds of chaos. Hoot, hoot, the animals are in trouble. Will you help them?" Min gulped. Well, I'm not very mighty," she said, "but I'm going to do my best. Who's first?" "Me!" cried a rabbit. "The monster frightened my babies away, and now I can't find them anywhere." "No problem," said Min. She was really good at hide and seek, and she soon found all those long-eared babies. Can you see them here too? "Right," said Min. "Who's next?" "Me!" called a mouse. "The monster chased me through some brambles, and my tail got all knotted up." "No problem," said Min. Her aunts had taught her all about knots, and her small hands had soon made quick work of all of them. "Right," said Min. "Who's next?" Lots of little voices called out, "Me, me, 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 me." And Min was kept busy all night long. She heaved a beetle that the monster had knocked on its back. She bandaged a grasshopper's leg that the monster had bashed with its paw. She coaxed 2 terrified snails back out of their shell. Min was starting to feel quite cross with this monster. "I bet my aunts would know how to tame it," she said. "Oh no," said the animals. "No one can tame the monster. It's got long, sharp claws and big, fierce eyes and huge, pointy ears. And oh my gosh, it's coming right now. Run, Min, hide. The monster will get you." Min was very scared, but she thought of her mighty little aunts. "No, I won't hide," she said. "I'm going to tell that monster off for everything he's done." But then she turned around. What do you see? A cat really is a monster when you're as small as little Min. She ducked and dived, clambered and swung as the cat chased after her. "Stop that!" she shouted. "I am not a mouse." And then she had an idea. She scrambled up the tallest stem she could find, leapt onto the cat's back, and with her little hands she went tickly, 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 tickle, 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 tickle. And the cat started purring like an engine. "Ha!" laughed Min. "You're just a big softy, aren't you?" The other animals peeped out in amazement. Min had tamed the monster. The sun was coming up, and it was time to go home. "Come on, everyone," cried Min. "Let's go back for breakfast." With a hoot, 2 squeaks, and a prrr, they all set off together. When the aunts woke up that morning, Min's bed was empty. "Where is she?" they said. "It's not like Min to miss breakfast." They were worried, especially when they heard the noisy rumble of a cat purring. They ran outside. "Help!" they cried. "Help! The cat's got her!" "Oh, no, it hasn't. Min's got the cat. Clever Min, brave Min, mighty Min." Mighty Min and her friends ate a mighty breakfast. And that night, Min had her own mighty story to tell. And that's the end. All right. Thanks for joining me for this week's story time, and I'll see you next week. Bye.